we can in pesa anka yefa demo yi mu kakra just to give us a quick overview just for those who have not used Google Forms before. Yes, so like I said earlier, moving forward, this is what we'll be using for our data entry. So we'll not have to now, during quarterly report time or annual report time, come to call you, ask for your full scarp notebooks and bring it before you now do screenshot and send to us, that the strategic plan committee or the clerk, to do the entry. So this is a form that has been provided to us for us to input the form as and when we organize the program. And again, you're trying last minute, and now you're trying December, and now end of quarter, and end of year, then we come and do the entry. As and when we do the program, hopefully or ideally that same day, we do the entry. So for instance, this is the form. So I'm clicking the form. I would open with Chrome. If you're using iPhone or whatever, the browser that would come should be fine, but Chrome is always the best. So I open with Chrome, and then this is the strategic plan program data entry form. So I have the date, so date of event or date of program or date of activity or date of meeting. So I select the date. By default, it sets the date to the current day. So another 14th unity, I set the date now to 14th. But you can go to any date you want, even if, let's say, well, the reporting year starts 1st October, but let's say we had to input September to it. You can always go back. So you click on the previous button. So you go to September and you select whatever date you want. Maybe it was a 9th September 2020 program. Then after you select the 9th, you go set. But let's come back to October, which is where we are. If it's today, you select today. If it's just 2 days ago, Monday, maybe it was a BSPG meeting, you select the 12th. If it was last week, Wednesday meeting, YPG, YAF, or Men's Fellowship or Women's Fellowship, you select the 7th, depending on the day of the event that you are reporting on. It means that you can also report past events, okay, current event and past events. Then you go set. So organizing committee or group. If it's a congregational activity, then it'll be a Sunday service. This one will be ideally for the ashes. Vanessa, for instance, would use this to input Sunday service or the COVID-19 task force. So, okay, type of activity, maybe it was a church service. Total number of participants. Here, we don't need a male or female. Just maybe 500 or 600 persons came to church. Of course, it wasn't a soul winner activity, so you just escape this one. You realize that all the items are asterisk, so all of them are required. So it means that every kind of program, all of them are required except the number of souls won. Because throughout the whole year, a number of souls or the evangelistic activities that will bring in souls do not run throughout the month or do not run throughout the year. But the few ones now, evangelistic activities, then we need to add it. We'll go through. So here, if it was a church service, but maybe it was a communion service, so you just state communion service. Okay. So here, enter, submit. So we go over again, maybe submit another response. Maybe now, I didn't even use the Sunday, but it's just for demo. So here, let's say today is a Wednesday. So YAF have a meeting. Organizing group, let's say YAF. Okay. Type of activity, it was a prayer meeting. Total number of participants, NIPA 14 Abia joining. Of course, no souls was won, and the area it was a special program. You can, if you know the name of the program, if it was like YPG would do Jamboree, you can just put in Jamboree. It's the same when you finish, then go submit. It's the same for, let's say, committees. So let's say DSS did a cleanup. So DSS did a cleanup. Healthy living, yes, sanitation, environment. Total number of participants, maybe NIPA 15 a buy. What buy will be the KNK. Now, no souls was won, but then here, additional details. So it was maybe cleanup. It was a cleanup, blah, blah, blah. ABIB count, just to help us add more information. So Mr. Newman eba abeye dance exercise because and know what under DSS niti you can easily put it healthy living keep fit, okay, and the organizing committee. So it's important that we also know that's the groups that are not under the generational groups. We know, or the events that go beyond the generational groups. We know under which committee the report will go. But worst case scenario, if you don't have any idea, just use for congregational groups, just use your clan, okay. But if you are sure that the program is maybe is counseling related, you can just put it under. You put in the details. If it was a soul winning activity, you put in a number of souls won, and then provide additional details as it may be, and then you submit. Then you are fine. Okay, so this is the process, and I'll be glad if we all help in this process. It will avoid the problem of waiting till last minute and we having to now call groups, secretaries, and presidents for data. Let's not wait till last minute before we also do the data entries. And say, then we really haven't moved forward. Okay. God bless you, and we are counting so much on your cooperation. God bless you. Bye.